What up, guys? My name is Kate.
And my name is Rachel.
And we're your besties who want to do Pilates someday but have never done it.
And this is
Not Cool Girls.
So welcome to the second episode of our podcast. This is so hard to set up. So anybody who's going out there and doing this, I just give you so much credit.
Our backs are becoming, like Quasimodo.
Oh, God. Yeah, actually, we both have L4, L5, S1.
We're not frame-mogging anyone here.
No, there's the spinal cord is not correct in
Right.
my body or hers.
Right, but we did it.
And
We're
so
here
if you
and
can
we're
relate
recording.
to that, hopefully you're listening. So Kate, I want to talk about the Winter Olympics. I know
Ooh.
that by the time we probably post this episode that the Olympics will be long past us, but to anybody listening in the future, we're here in the moment now.
Right.
And I just think there have been some crazy things, unhinged things that have happened during these Olympics. So the first thing I do want to say is that Italy is a country close to my heart.
She loves Italy.
I love Italy. Am I Italian? Maybe.
No, she likes
Maybe
her
I
man who is Italian.
I honestly
And leather goods.
that too. And a good deal.
Oh, we
I
love a good deal.
No, love a good deal. I grew up watching Lizzie McGuire, and I have to tell you, I was thirsting at 6 or 7 years old over Paolo. I was like, I want an Italian man. I found my husband, who is an Italian man. His family is Italian. I do go to Italy. I like to say I know it like a local. I think I kind of know it really well.
I
don't
seen
do the Coliseum.
her and her husband yelling against a man selling stuff on the street, and I can tell you they're definitely locals.
Kate, we did save Kate out of getting scammed at Fiumicino
So we
Airport.
were taking, my family and I often almost get scammed when traveling. And we were about to get scammed by a cab driver. So we call Rachel and Tazio and we're like, Tazio, speak to this man. Mind you, I've known Tazio for years. I've never heard this man speak an ounce of Italian. And then he just goes off on the phone and I'm like, this is a whole new breed of person I've never met before.
He's Italian.
And he basically tells us, yeah, this guy was trying to scam you out of $100. Don't worry though. It's going to be okay. And we're like, all right, cool. And
he's standing on business.
And
he gets the
we
job
weren't
done.
scammed. It was great. And
Lots of hand gestures.
And I've learned that he's an Italian man.
Yeah. So look, I love Italy. I love all that they stand for. Why in the opening ceremony? No shade, Mariah Carey. That doesn't make any sense to me. Get some other Italian baddie in there.
I actually didn't know that.
They could have gotten somebody else. Whatever. It's fine. I want to talk about the man who professed that he cheated on his girlfriend.
Right. And so for context, for people that don't know, this man cheated on his girlfriend. They were together for 3 months. He cheated on her. And then 3 months later, at the 6-month mark, he confessed that he had cheated on her. And then she was upset and basically wanted to break up with him. And during his win at the Olympics, he said, I let go of my true gold. And I am so sorry to her because I cheated on her. And everyone's like, yo, this is TMI. Now, my thought on this is because he cheated on her within 3 months, I actually don't think that's terrible. Okay, here's my thought. Maybe he thought it was still situationship territory. And then at the 6-month mark, he was like, oh, she is the one. I better be honest with her and tell her, I kind of saw someone early on. And then she took it and was like, you cheated on me. But part of me is if it was 5 years down the line you cheated, I feel like that's worse than 3 months. How do you really know someone yet? And maybe it was just stupid and he realized she's great. So part of me is maybe forgive him.
I kind of get what you're saying. It's 3 months. We don't know the full story. We don't know really where they were at.
Were they really together?
But if they were official boyfriend girlfriend exclusive, then I think that was wrong.
Great. It's not great.
And it's if you can cheat 3 months in, then what does that mean for the future of your relationship? Some may say this was a big display of love, right? But I would say no, this was selfish. He wanted to get something off his chest. He wanted to alleviate his guilt. He thought the world would absolve him of that guilt and be like, oh, this guy loves her so much. No, maybe she didn't want people to know that she got cheated on.
I mean, let's be
now
honest.
Everybody's gonna know who. It
was embarrassing.
It was
for
very
everyone.
embarrassing.
Another thing at the Olympics I want to talk about, and I don't know how to say this without it sounding like
Graphic.
sexual, but penis gate.
The penis gate.
So basically what this is when you are a ski jumper, if you have slightly more fabric in your suit, you can actually go further because it's kind of like a flying squirrel. Like it opens up more air,
Surface
gets under
area.
you. Yeah, you go further.
Physics.
So there is a rumor that people are injecting some type of steroid
Like lip filler.
supplement. Yeah. Into their carriage, as we can call it, and it's causing it to be bigger, which means that they need bigger suits, which means that they're going to jump further. If they are measuring themselves for the suit, maybe they should have been aroused and it would have grown, and then they could have got bigger suits.
Oh my God.
And then it would have been fine. So instead of steroids, like get some type of magazine or something. That's a way around it. That's a really thought out way around it, and is pretty graphic.
It's
but
very heated rivalry coded. Ski jump,
Right.
heated rivalry. Everyone's just getting rock hard before going down the jump.
just to get a
They're
bigger
getting
suit
bricked up.
on
I
this
think,
year's
okay,
Olympics.
I think the craziest thing, this skier got engaged, okay? And she came down the hill. She tumbled. And at the bottom of the hill was her boyfriend who, after he saw her stumble, was like, yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to continue to propose to her.
Oh no.
And literally went to propose to her. And there's a lot of things wrong with this, in my opinion. Number one, was this your moment or hers? Because you're making it about you.
Right.
Okay, number two, has anybody seen the video? Everyone is just standing in a crowd.
Was he on his knees?
I can't confidently tell you that he got down on one knee. I can't confidently tell you.
If someone is not on their one knee, it's not a proposal to me.
I think the worst part about this proposal, to be completely honest with you, was that the ring was hideous. I'm so sorry to say it.
No.
I think it was really ugly. Listen, I'm a traditional girl, okay? It was very like spherical and modern and like asymmetrical. And I'm sorry to everybody out there, but in my personal opinion, and this doesn't mean that it's the right one, is that it wasn't a diamond engagement ring. It was a sapphire engagement ring.
I think that goes into our segment, cool or not cool. And I think the first thing we'll have to talk about is
non-diamond engagement rings. So listen, guys, I have a diamond engagement ring. It's a gold band, which a lot of people don't do. And I have like this, I have these like stones on either side. It's very whimsy. There's a lot of whimsy to my ring.
whimsical.
I think that my husband did really well. I did also create a Pinterest board, so there wasn't that much. It wasn't a mystery.
You let the reins like go a little bit. I am going to be full on holding the reins, feed bag in hand. We are walking through this together. You know, where is the whip? It is going to be so specific and so controlled that there will be no surprises. I am amazed by people that are like, yeah, this person, like, they can design it for me. I'm like, what? Did you not think about this since you were 5 years old? No, they don't.
I'm not even gonna go into blood diamond or lab diamond. I'm not even touching that
Blood
subject.
diamond. We use
We're
the
not.
term-
We're
oh
not.
my
We're not.
God.
So we're not touching that subject. I'm talking about. Listen, what's gonna go with your outfit more? Is it gonna be a blue? I know that's very Princess Diana. Okay, I know it's very that, and she had that. But a blue sapphire with this asymmetrical thing, is that gonna go with every outfit? No, it's not timeless. It's not a timeless classic.
So not cool for you. I don't know if I would say not cool or cool. I do think non-diamond engagement rings are more rare than diamond ones, just because diamonds, you know, you see them everywhere. It isn't as unique as a colored ring. I am like a bird. I love a sparkly thing. I will spend my money on it, my time on it, and I will be obsessed with it. So I do like a diamond, but I feel like non-diamond engagement rings are definitely more unique. So for that, I will say cool, because you're interesting, and I think you stand out and you go to the beat of your own drum.
You're not like other girls.
Or
guys. I'm so sorry. Or people.
Yeah.
We don't
So
discriminate here.
another cool or not cool is Harry Styles. Attractive man. We all know that. Okay, he's cool. He runs marathons. He can grow a thick mustache. But is his music actually good? I don't think so. Like, his audience are the One Directioners. Like, we followed him for his mainstream pop and we love it. And now we're just supporting him because we're fans. We're like, oh, we gotta support our Harry. Do we actually like his EDM-esque music in the club? No. And I guarantee you people going to his concert will not know many of his new songs, but will be praying to God that he plays some type of One Direction song or Watermelon Sugar High. That is like the only new song.
Okay, here's what you have to know about me. Some of you girls out there had a normal teenage life experience where you'd go to school and you would, go to your classes and you'd go to parties on weekends. I waited outside of the London hotel on 54th and 7th for hours, getting trench foot by, that's actually not a joke, by the way. I literally stood in a puddle one time and I waited for 6 hours outside of the London hotel for One Direction. And was I successful? I actually was. Harry Styles, I met you outside of Soho House.
She has a Harry Styles cutout.
I was literally on vacation with my family. I was so happy. I was in France. But that summer, he dated this girl that went to another high school in New York City that they met at Soho House. LOL, living my dreams, okay? And literally, I couldn't get it out of my head the whole time. I was like, it could have been me. I still love Harry Styles up until recently when he robbed me. I thought he was kind of like a people's princess. I kind of thought he was looking out for us. Like, I thought, treat people with kindness. Okay, then why are you charging this much for concert tickets?
As people said on the internet, it's giving poor. Like, Harry Styles is giving poor, that he needs everyone's money.
Yeah.
And it's like, I get it. He wasn't working for 2 years. He wasn't doing stuff.
That's
nice.
He
needs the money. So
he had to pay for his hair transplant in Turkey, okay? Listen, Harry, I do forgive you because I am going to your concert. But if you're telling me cool or not cool, right now I'm going to say, Harry, not as cool.
Harry, if you're listening.
Harry, if you're listening.
You know what the people want, okay? Give it to them. You have the vocals. Just do it, okay? That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I wish that One Direction would get back together, but that's never going to happen. I think that's
literally impossible.
Well, okay, no, we'll listen. We know about that.
Okay.
Never gone but never forgotten. Okay, my cool or not cool, thongs. I think a man must have invented the thong. And if you are a girl and you enjoy wearing thongs, I think you have gaslit yourself so deep and so hard that I don't even know if you can ever get out of it. Like, if you are walking into Victoria's Secret, 5 for $25, I don't know how much it is now. Inflation is probably fucking $50. If you're going in there and you are buying 5 thongs, that is a level of delusion that I can't even describe to you. Get something comfortable.
Right.
What are we doing out here? You will get a pilonidal cyst. Is that what it is? It's the cyst in your butt crack. I haven't had one, but I've heard horror stories, okay? And it could happen with sweat and heat and moisture in the crack.
Right.
It could be you.
I fully agree with this. I've never worn a thong because I think maybe once, and it's so uncomfortable because I feel like I'm missing something. I'm like, where is it? Where is my underwear? And also it can cause bacterial infection because
that's what I'm saying.
It can cause from the butt to the front.
Not the butt to the front.
It can cause bacterial infection. But the one part I will say that's cool at it, a hot woman with tight jeans and a thong hanging out on top.
On the top?
1990s, early 2000s. Like, that's hot. And that's cool. Most people, including myself, I don't think that will work. And I think someone would just say, hey, your underwear is out of your pants. Do you know that? Are you aware?
Oh my
God. So for that reason, I would just say it's just not cool. Like, I get it. Like, seamless underwear, great. And it's like an accessory. It's just something extra. Honestly, maybe just get a thong tattoo at that point. Because then you won't get the infection. Or a tramp stamp, as they call it. Like, that's hot.
Take a tramp stamp.
I think a tramp stamp is as hot as a thong.
I mean,
peeking out.
I personally don't think either are, but that's...
And you won't get an infection from a tramp stamp. So maybe go down that route. Another cool or not cool thing, caviar. I feel like I've seen more caviar recently in my life than ever before. Everyone's bumping on their fist. And I'm like, okay, we're trying to like bump it. But then when I think about caviar, I'm like, this is fish eggs. That's not cool. Like, it feels a little weird to me. It feels invasive. I'm like, what if someone was eating our eggs? Like, that's weird. But it also is cool because it looks cool and it does taste good.
I just want to know like what the first person was thinking. Like when they opened a fish and they were like, what's this? I've been around it. I've been offered it. I've been offered it at parties and I say no. I don't really fuck with anything that's cold and slimy.
We are going to go into a segment called Pet Peeves where we tell you our different pet peeves.
Yeah, so I just wanted to start and get something off my chest, okay? Speaking of the Winter Olympics, why is everyone so obsessed with skiing? For the same amount of money that you are going to wherever the hell you're going, Aspen, Colorado, Salt Lake City, okay? You could literally be on a beach, okay? You could be at a 5-star all-inclusive resort. You're going up there on the mountain. Your toes are getting frostbite. Your hands are getting frostbite. You might get airlifted out at the end of the day, all right? You're freezing your ass off. Do you know how fulfilling reading a book on the beach is? My God, try it. It's going to be amazing. You are obsessed with the cold and torturing yourself, and I don't understand why the whole winter, I got to go skiing. Open your mind, everybody, to the idea of just a pina colada at the pool.
Right.
Same amount of money. Same amount of money.
As a person that's now been skiing almost 3 times in their life, it is fun if you get a moment where you're good at it. So people that are good at it, I get it. But at the same time, even if I was good at skiing, I can't imagine going more than maybe twice in a winter. I get the hot tub at the end of the day.
The hot tub at the end of the day.
That is killer.
That's it.
That's awesome.
It.
That is awesome.
The après-ski.
And taking a cute picture with a fuzzy white hat. I want that. And I'm going to try to get it this winter. But to put your body through literal pain, those boots hurt.
And a near-death experience.
Yeah, you can hurt yourself. You can hurt yourself. And it's so expensive. I don't really get it either.
I'm sorry if I hurt anybody's feelings with this, but this is my truth. The other thing is, I will say, I've never skied a day in my life because I have a physical disability. And if I went skiing, which would never happen, I would literally be the one that was being airlifted. The helicopter would be coming.
It's scary.
The helicopter would be coming for me. What's your pet peeve, Kate?
My pet peeve is when people correct you or tell you about dinner etiquette. I'm a righty, and I hold my knife in my left hand and my fork in my right hand. I thought that was normal, but apparently everyone corrected me and was like, oh no, your knife should be in your dominant hand. That makes no sense to me. And I put my elbows on the table. What of it? Are my elbows disgusting and have touched dirt all day? No. Also, I don't put a napkin on my lap, and here's why.
She's using up those napkins.
I am a napkin user and abuser, but
she has like 15 on the table.
Napkin. But here's the thing. When you put a napkin on your lap and then your hands are dirty and then you're touching the napkin with your little paws, making them dirtier, and then it's on your lap, the dirt you just put on the napkin is then gonna get on your clothing. And the whole point of the napkin on your lap is to protect your clothing from getting food on it. So I don't get it. Give me 2 napkins. If you want me to put a napkin on my lap for the look of it and for the etiquette of it, I will do so, but I will have another napkin by my side for my hands, and I will put that dirty piece of cloth on the table for all to see. Thank you.
I actually see your point, because what I end up doing with the napkin is like I'll fold it once and then like I'll touch the top and then I'll like fold it again, and by the end of the night it's just like a strip.
Right.
It just rolled up. It's like a fruit roll up at the end of the night.
It's getting on your pants.
2 napkins is the solution.
2 napkins,
it is.
Even 3. Maybe you want one for your face, one for your hands, one for your lap. Hashtag free the napkin. One time I was getting chicken wings at Whole Foods, and they had an amazing tasting sauce, and I was eating it with my hands, as you should with chicken wings. And my nail polish color changed.
Oh, I remember this.
Like, it went from a light blue to a turquoise, and it fully changed because of the chicken sauce. Like, a full color change. It was insane, and it didn't change back. It was so weird. But did I use up a bazillion napkins? Yes, I did.
Wow is all I can say.
Right? Now that we've talked about our pet peeves, let's go on to our last segment, which is New York City crazy moments of the week. Rachel, what was your crazy moment?
So this may shock a lot of people. I live in an apartment. My mom lives in the apartment directly upstairs from me.
So Rachel and her husband live in an apartment, and her mom and sometimes her sisters literally live right above.
Right above.
Think about that, guys. Noise.
It's very Everybody Loves Raymond, and I loved that show growing up, by the way. But I'm personally happy with it, and luckily so is my husband. But this is how it worked out. Listen, New York City apartments.
Hard to come by.
Hard to come by. I'm going back and forth between the staircase and the building. Like, I am...
Good for you for using the stairs.
It's one flight.
I would be on that elevator.
My knees are starting to feel the effects. But, you know, my family and I, we are constantly going back and forth. And if you live in New York City and you live in an apartment building with a staircase, you may know that it is a fire hazard to have the door not close on its own. So it's supposed to shut behind you because the idea is, like, if there's a fire, the door is going to close and contain the fire. So when I go up and down, like, the door kind of slams a little bit, and because it's a staircase, like, it's a little windy, you know, there's a draft, and so like it slams it extra. And I'm not super careful about closing the door behind me. I just kind of let it rock. I went upstairs yesterday, and there was this woman in the hallway, and she goes, "Oh, it's you! Oh my God, I can't believe I'm finally seeing the person who's been slamming the door."
Oh no.
I was like, oh my God. She's like, "You have been ruining my life." I literally stood there like in shock that this was the manner that this woman thought it was appropriate to approach me.
Was she smiling?
Oh no. She was almost like laughing. And then I literally like deadpan, I was like, "Well, maybe if you would ask nicer, I will close it more gently." And I literally walked away. Now, my mom got mad at me.
That's very brave. I think I would have cried.
I stood up for myself. If there's one thing that
you're a brave girl. You fight against people often.
My husband likes to call me a whore who fights. It's because when a stranger provokes me, unfortunately, I do.
She will bark back.
I will bark back. I am not going to stand silence when injustice is done. So I literally made her feel bad, and I walked away. My mom was like, "Oh my God, what are you doing? You're stirring up drama on my floor. My neighbors are gonna hate me." If noise is such a problem to you, why are you living in New York City? Why are you living in New York City?
She could have wrote a note on the door and said, "Hey, can we make sure you close this more carefully?"
Exactly. That's all she had to do. All she had to do was ask nicely. I don't know how she found out who I was or where I lived, but I come back to my apartment within 10 minutes. There's a note on my door.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like, "I'm sorry that I was rude.
Oh.
You're just ruining my life."
Oh my God.
And she was like, "Let's just be good neighbors." So I was like, "You know what? Let me squash the beef." I just wrote her a note back, and I said, "Sorry that I was rude. I just couldn't believe the manner that you approached me." Because of course I had to get the last word in. And then I was like, "Yeah, I'll definitely try to be more gentle. But I just want to let you know that from my apartment, I can also hear the door opening and closing all day long. If you hear it again, don't assume that it's me, because I'm going to try." And I do want to say that she gave me a very nice note.
Was this a handwritten note?
It was a handwritten note.
Okay.
I'm sorry for what I did wrong, miss. All right? However, I still stand my point.
My crazy moment of the week. So I was flying in an airplane, as one does when they fly, unless you have different modes of flying. Cool for you. But I was in an airplane. My TV was working. I was watching the Fantastic Four Marvel movie. It's great. Love it. And midway through the flight, they're like, "Hey, a lot of people's TVs aren't working." I look around, I see no TV that's off. So they're like, "Yeah, we're just gonna shut off everyone's TV and try to restart it so the people that don't have TVs can watch." So middle of my Marvel World amazing moment, the TV just goes off. And it was off for around 20 minutes. And then it did finally come back, but I had to fast forward to find my spot. I had to start all over again. It was very difficult. And by the time I finally found it, we were landing and I missed the end of the Fantastic Four.
Very upsetting.
So I was just like one for all for one. Like, and I'm sorry, no. If your TV is not working on a plane, we should not be turning everyone else's off to help that one person with a broken TV. I have been there. I have had a broken TV. It sucks, and you just got to eat that, okay? Rest, sleep, read something, look around, raw dog that flight.
Oh my
But
God.
don't freaking turn off everyone's TV. That was insane and honestly crazy.
Okay, the thing is, I've been the person with the broken TV.
Me too.
And
you gotta just deal with it.
I opted for the factory reset. Not only did I opt for it once.
Did they turn off everyone's? I've never had it where they've
I
turned
think
off
they turned off my
everyone's.
row. I think they turned off my row. I'm not gonna blame the person. I'm gonna blame the airline.
I'm not blaming the person. I'm blaming the pilot's choice to go on the loudspeaker and tell us that this is happening. That was just. I've never experienced that before, and I hope to never experience it again.
I hope so for you too. Thank you guys for listening. We tried a new setup this time, and I'm feeling like we're not helping the L4 or L5S1 situation.
We've been hunchbacked this whole time as we record this, but it was worth it. We hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for listening.
Hit all the buttons that you're supposed to hit.
And if you're wearing a thong, make sure to
Dig
keep
that
it
out.
clean.
Dig that out.
Keep it clean.
Stay cool, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.